A buyer has bought their dream home on the slope in Abbotsford. Now, the thing with slope in Abbotsford, very similar to the slope here in New West. If you are on the far side of the street, your backyard looks into the hillside. And if you're on the view side and you've got a rancher with a basement, walkout basement, you get 2 stories worth of views and an unobstructed view of the valley. And their dream home is this 2-story walkout basement with this gorgeous view on this quiet street in Abbotsford. In the morning that they are moving to their new home, they're driving down the street in a moving truck. And they see that a house across the street, directly across the street from their dream home, has a moving truck that's pulling out of the driveway. And so they pull into the driveway of their brand new home. They ring the doorbell, and a lady answers the door. And she goes, "Hi, can I help you?" And he goes, "Well, we're moving in today." I'm like, "Oh, great. Well, it's cool that you've come to meet the neighbors." And the guy said, "Like, pardon?" He says, "Well, you're moving in across the street." She goes, "No, I'm moving into this home." And the lady says, "No, this is my house.
No,
You're not,
that's mine.
No.
you're not living in this house."
This is the good one.
Yeah. So here's the story. I guess 3 or 4 months earlier, the realtor is out showing that particular buyer some homes. And as real estate agents do, we know the street and the block that we're going to go and look at. And so when we go down the street and we see the name of the agent on the sign outside the house, we pull into the driveway. Well, that morning, the kids out playing on the street had taken the for sale sign from one side of the street to the other side of the street.
What?
And so when they pulled into the driveway, they turned to the kids playing in the front yard and say, "We're here to see the home." And the kids go, "Okay, go ahead and take a look."
The kids showed them the home?
The kids say, "Go ahead and take a look." So the couple go through the home. And this is back in the day of MLS printout, and a new listing doesn't have a photograph. Right?
Yeah.
They go through the home while they fall in love with it, and it's priced so low. It's priced so well to be this dream home on the side of the street. They go back to the office, and they fill out the contract. Well, of course, the contract has the right legal description and the right address, all the right details of the house that they've never seen. They submit that offer to the other listing agent, who assumes they've seen the home.
Made an appointment. They went and saw the house.
Went and saw the house. They do an accepted offer.
Did they not do an inspection?
They send the inspector there to do the right house, but they don't show up in the inspection. So the inspector inspects the right house, the proper home. And this is back before the digital photography days. He sends the report of the address.
A written report.
Everything is legally binding. The seller of the house across the street has done nothing wrong. The buyer has filled out all the documents that legally bind them to that property. They remove subjects. They convey title. They get a mortgage on the property. Never, ever stepping foot in the house. And 3 months later, they drive down the street and they pull into it. And Larry says what happened was the insurance compensated them somehow, and they ended up moving into the house, and every morning they got to get to the newspaper and look across the street at the dream home they never actually bought. That's the greatest real estate story of all time.